What's up, fellas? It's great to see you, and as always, I'm glad that you're here. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about gray hair and how I own mine and how you should own yours. Let's go. Okay, so let's talk about gray hair for just a few minutes. So, yes, I'm fortunate enough to still have my hair, and I thank my parents every day for that. But I also do what I can to make sure that it stays healthy, and yes, it is my real color. The funny thing is, if I'm out in public for any significant amount of time, whether I'm out running errands, shopping, or sitting in a restaurant bar having lunch or something, somebody will eventually compliment me on my hair. It's usually my hair, my overall style, or the fragrance that I'm wearing. And it's cool and fine. It's something that I've just become used to. It happens on an almost daily basis, sometimes multiple times a day. I always thank them and we chit chat for a minute, but it's not something that I'm seeking out. So here's something that struck me. It was about a week ago. So I'm at the barber and we're filming my haircut video. If you haven't seen it, I'll drop a link up here for you. And he had said, he started to chat about all the various guys that I've referred to him. And he had said that all of those guys look up to me because I own my gray. And I mean, I've never thought of it that way, but I guess he's right. I do own my gray. So I started going gray in high school, actually, and I was fully gray in my mid to late 30s. But at that point in my life, I always kept my hairstyle really short just to make my morning routines sort of really quick and easy. And it wasn't until about 5 years ago that I started to mess around a little bit and play with my hair, styling and growing it out just to try new things. So I've tried a few style variations, and this is what I'm currently running with. So does it take longer in the morning to style my hair? Yes. Do I use a blow dryer? Yes. Do I use hair products to help keep my hair in place? Absolutely. But honestly, it doesn't really take that much longer. And to me, the few extra minutes it takes to do my hair is absolutely worth it. I guess my point is, guys, I want you to own it. Listen, if you still have enough hair to play around with, experiment with it. If you need some inspiration, jump on Google and look at images of older dudes with gray hair and take some of those photos to your barber. And by barber, I mean a good one, not like the cheap $15 assembly line salons. Again, if you have hair, even if it's starting to thin a little bit, try growing it out. This will increase the volume of your hair, making it look fuller. Again, though, this is going to be a process. You're going to have to commit to growing your hair for at least 6 months and working with your barber once every couple of weeks to develop a hairstyle that works for you. So along with owning your gray, I do not encourage coloring your hair. However, full disclosure, because I always keep it real with you guys, a few years back, I wrote an article on my website about my experience trying gray blending from Goldwell. I'm not sure if Goldwell is still being made, but it's not necessarily hair color. I mean, technically, I guess it is. What it does is it just darkens all of the gray hair. So it kind of ends up looking like what your hair probably looks like when it's damp, right? It's still gray, but it's just a little bit darker of a shade overall. I tried it, I think, twice. It's not something that I felt, it's temporary, right? And it's not something that I wanted to make a regular part of my routine. So it was something that I would have had to have done every single time I got my haircut, and I just didn't want to do that anymore. I'll drop a link down below in the description to my website where I wrote the article. It's got some photos in there. You guys can go check that out. While you're on the site, feel free to download my style guide. It's 100% free, and there's some cool stuff in it I'd like you to check out. So fellas, take a look in the mirror. Are you still running with the same basic hairstyle that you've had for the last 15 years or so? Do you have enough hair to start growing some of it out? If so, you owe it to yourself to try something new. Reinvent yourself on this small scale and just give it a shot. If you like this kind of men's lifestyle content, I'd love it if you would hit that subscribe button and leave me a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts or concerns when it comes to your hair or maybe trying a new hairstyle overall. If you'd like to see how I do my hair, my morning routine, let me know down in the comments. I read everything. Guys, be safe, and we'll see you real soon in a brand new video.